So we'll go ahead and continue on with exercise 5b. This is how you should have ended 5a with something that looks like this. Make sure you go ahead and save your project as 5b if you want to continue working on it. This exercise will take about 25 minutes to complete, and we're going to be using the model builder, which is packaged inside ArcGIS Pro and allows you to make some spatial analysis workflow diagrams. The diagrams are called models, and they have a lot of advantages. You can string together multiple geoprocessing tools, run them automatically with a click of a button, and do that for multiple processes. Okay, I was just playing around with things right there. Let me go ahead and remove this. Next, we're going to drag the ACLED 2005-2018 feature class to the layer. Make sure you put it above what you had before, what we created before. Go ahead and zoom to that layer. You'll see it pretty much covers what we had done in the past exercise. Okay, now move on to step 3, which is the top of page 171. We'll open the properties of the new layer, like so. Go to definition query. We'll create a new definition query here where the country, whoops, I saw it. Country is equal to Rwanda. And the year, we're going to add a clause, and the year is greater than or equal to 2010. Go ahead and apply that. Hit OK. And now we see we've got another little cluster of dots down in Rwanda. We could zoom to that layer and see where those are, like so. So we're going to symbolize this new layer, which we're going to call Rwanda. I just jumped ahead a little bit. Let's go back and change the properties. Go to General, add Rwanda to the end of the name, Rwanda to the end of the name, and hit Apply. There we go. Now this also needs the graduated symbols based on fatality. So we'll go ahead to the symbology. Click down till you get to graduated symbols. Once again, we'll change the classes to 3 to match what we did before. You can modify these to whatever you like. I'm just going to leave the defaults there, like so. And close that. And now you have completed step 7. On page 173. Next, we're going to create a new geoprocessing model that will reside in your project's toolbox. You get a little toolbox there. On the Analysis tab, click the Geoprocessing group. That's down here. And the model builder option, where's that again? Oh, hold on a second. Oh, there's the model builder. Model builder, that's right. Okay, and it opens up a new window. We'll go ahead and open up that conflicts toolbox, and now we see a model has been placed there, created when we open the model builder window, And it also contains a script tool that will be used in 5C, the next part of this chapter. So first we're going to drag the layer we created here, the feature layer ACLD 2005, 2018 Rwanda, into our model builder, like such. Now, in the book, it may look a little different with a blue oval. The book is a couple of years old. The software gets updated from time to time. So we'll just put that kind of to the right. You can drag it around as you wish. All right. Next, on step 4, page 174, on the Model Builder tab in the Insert group, we'll click the Insert group right here. Click the Tools box, the little toolbox, and we're going to search in here for Select. We'll just type in Select. And we want select layer by attribute. And whoops, I did that twice. Did I? Oh no, I didn't. You can reorder these by highlighting them all and moving them like so. Right now they're grayed out because they haven't been defined yet. You're going to do this one more time for summary statistics. Just type in summary. There's summary statistics. Double click that. And you may want to drag that. I can't see the rest of this. Okay, the output table. Whoops. Yeah, it's a little wonky here. I'm trying to make it match what you see in your book as close as I can. And we'll put summary statistics. We'll drag over here, and the output table will look something like that. All right, good enough. Now we're going to define the tool parameters. That's on page 176. So first step is to click on the ACLD layer here that we had and drag an arrow to select layer by attribute and then release it. And click input rows as the layer input. And now that has been activated. As you can see, it's turned from gray to yellow and green. Oh, it looks like I skipped something, so we need to change the expression under select layer by attribute. You can double click that, and we want to build an expression where event type, there it is, let me make this a little bit bigger, is equal to violence against civilians. Like so, and then click OK. Now that change, I was the name of one of our outputs here, as you can see. Next, we're going to drag an arrow from this layer that's been selected to summary statistics, like so. Now that is okay. Hold on a second. Just want to make sure I'm doing everything correct. Let's do that. Let's click Input Table. Okay, so the parameters should say something like this. I've done this a couple times, so that's why I have a Rwanda 2 after yours. Yours may be a little different. Your output table is going to be A, C, L, D, blah, 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 R statistics, or Rwanda statistics if you prefer. Our field is going to be fatalities. The statistic type, is sum. Don't worry about anything else in there, case fields or the like, and click OK. So now we should have this filled out where there's a new table going to be created with the Rwanda statistics. Another thing you can do is in the view type, you can choose an auto layout, which will make it look a little more like a flow chart. Now, while we're in the model builder, we're going to save this model. Do we have the option to save as? It's not letting me do that, is it? Auto save. Oh, there we are. Save as. I had to click down here. And we'll call this ACLED select stats, like so. And we can see that in our toolbox now. All right, next we're going to run the model on page 178. In the Model Builder tab, we'll go over here to Run. We'll see a little progress bar. It looks like everything's executed correctly. We've got a green check mark and so forth. And we can go ahead and close that now. Now we'll switch back to our map view, and we can see that our map has changed. In the Rwanda layer now, we have conflicts classified as violence against civilians in a slightly different color, the cyan color that you see indicating that those features have been selected. So we'll go to our catalog pane, expand the conflict geodatabase, click refresh, and we see now the R statistics for Rwanda statistics has been added there. There we go. We'll drag the table onto the map. And we can open it to review the data. And we see a couple of numbers here. Frequency should say 141. The sum of the fatalities, 71. So this is a pretty simple model. It can get far more complex. What we're going to do next is convert this model to a geoprocessing tool on page 179 of your text. That way you can share and repeat the process if you needed to, or including changing the input, output, and variables. So we'll switch back from our map to our model builder here, and we'll click the input element. Right, click that, and we're going to add a parameter, like so. You'll see a little P that'll show up there, indicating that we're going to add a parameter. Next, we're going to right-click the Select Layer by Attribute tool and click Create Variable from Parameter Expression, like so. Next, we'll right-click the Summary Statistics tool element, create variable from parameter, and we want that to be statistics fields. Okay. Next, it says to set the final output and both variables as parameters. So our This is a parameter. This is a parameter. And this is a parameter. Save the model once more, like so. And now we can exit. Let's just, we make sure we saved it, so it's grayed out. That means it's been saved. We can X out of this now and find our tool here in the conflict toolbox. We might want to just refresh it one more time. Make sure everything is been updated. So now we'll double click that. AC LED select stats to open that. And we should see what you see on the screen right now, or you'll see it on page 181 of your book. We have our input here. We have our event type equal to violence against civilians, fatalities sum. Now, there's a little thing here because I've already got one that exists. I'm going to just put a number 2 after mine. So since you're doing it the first time, you shouldn't have that problem. But I'm teaching this at 2 different classes with the same data, so sometimes my naming conventions will look a little different than yours. I would suggest just following along with what you see in the book. We're going to run this. And when it's done, we can close this. And we see that we have a new standalone table. Oops. Which we can open. And it looks pretty much the same as before. Oh, I made a mistake. I think I left it. Hold on, let me go back. Yes, I did. I forgot to change something here. So whereas the event type is equal to violence against civilians, that should be riots / protests. Aha. So now I'm going to have to make a third version of that. Don't worry. You're going to probably, you might actually not make as many mistakes sometimes as I will, because I have 2 different versions of the software in my mind, and 2 different classes I'm teaching. So go ahead and run that. Well, you don't have to run it again if you did it correctly. And now I've created another one. You could use this same geoprocessing tool to spit out multiple tables, as you could see as well, changing those variables as needed. So now, let me close statistics 2. Whoops. Nope, I don't want that. I want to open it. And now we'll see, you should see a frequency of 41 and some fatalities of 12. So go ahead and save your project. Saved here, and we'll open this up a little bit. I want to be able to see all of this in your screenshot. Like so. And that is that.